Good morning and welcome to today's uh, prediction analysis. If you are new to the channel, please do well to like this video, do well to share with friends, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Very, very important. We try our very best to win regularly on this channel. So, before we get into the prediction, I just have some announcements to make. So, I think three announcements in total. The first one is this has been a very, very difficult period. And I hope as these things are happening, you guys will agree with me whenever I talk about the manipulation of matches. You understand what this means, that these things are real, that I wasn't trying to make excuses for myself. Right now, before, it used to be done in a very subtle manner. But right now, even big teams are now part of it. You saw what happened with Man City. Man City it wasn't a normal game, that Man City game. It wasn't a normal game. Everybody was involved. Pep Guardiola constantly makes a substitution in the 50th or 60th minute if things don't go well. But that man looked undisturbed for the majority of the game and only made a substitution in the 78th minute. And he has done that three times in a row. And each of the three times he has done a substitution very late in the game, they have gone on to lose. So, what I would advise you people is please be careful with Man City. I think they have a long running contract with these people. So they'll keep disappointing people for the remaining part of of the first half of the season. So be very careful with them, except it's a home game. If it's an away game, avoid them. It has nothing to do with Rodri, right? That's what they want you to think, that it's because Rodri is out, it's because Kevin De Bruyne. It's not true. They've done well severally without these people in the past. Something fishy is going on. You saw with Real Madrid, right? Real Madrid had beaten Borussia Dortmund, last time finalist, by 5 goals to 2. And yet they struggled at home against an AC Milan team that is not even on the same level with Borussia Dortmund. These things are not normal. But they want you to think it's an upset. It's not. So I have thought deeply about the future of how we need to do things differently. And I'm going to try a few ideas. I'm going to try a few different things today, tomorrow, and throughout the weekend. Because if something drastic is not done, the remaining half of this first half, right, the remaining part of the first half of this season will be really bad, which is between now and December. It means December will be very dry for a lot of you. So something drastic has to be done. And I'm trying out a few new strategies starting today, literally speaking. And these guys are just trying to balance their books. I don't want to mention their names, but you know who I'm talking about. So it happens every time. They're trying to balance their books at the end of the year. So that's why they're trying to see how much profit they can make. Okay. And that's why they are partnering with these clubs to, manipulate the games for their benefits. Because it's the end of the year and they need to balance their books. So that's the issue we have right now. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the game. So, the first game we have here is Manchester United against POK. Manchester United, under this caretaker manager, seem to be doing very, very well. As you can see, they only lost one game in their last 5 matches, and that was to Tottenham. POK has been in an excellent shape, but then you have to consider the nature of teams they have played against. They've mostly played against teams that are in their division. You can't really compare these teams with the likes of Manchester United at home. Okay. And this Manchester United team, the current caretaker manager wants to prove to the world that he's good enough, that he's good enough. And that's why he's doing everything possible to pick maximum points at every opportunity. So, what am I suggesting? United will win this game without any issues. They'll win this game by 2, 3 goals to 0 at the end of the day. And in view of the fact that they have mostly been drawing their matches, right? They've mostly been drawing their games under that other guy. They want to pick maximum points today so they can go up from they can go up on the table. So it's for this reason that I'm going with a straight win for Manchester United via two up. So via two up, I'm saying if United scores two goals in a row, then United wins the game, right? So that's basically the meaning of two up, or United gets to have a two-goal advantage, then they win the game. So that's the importance of two up. And the odd for United straight win via two up is 1.26. The next fixture we have is Young Africans and Tabora United. So recently I vowed not to play a game from this league, but the only team I made an exception for was Young Africans because they're a well-funded team and they do well, right? Last season they've done very, very well. They won us a lot of money, a lot of you. I'm sure you guys remember that they're such a quality team. And this season, as you can see, they've done very, very well, losing just once. And I know why they lost to this team. Assam is a strong team in the Tanzanian league. I followed both teams. Assam is pretty strong. So I can understand why they lost to Assam. I wouldn't say it was a manipulated game. No, I wouldn't say so. They lost because they played against a stronger team. And Tabora is in very poor shape. They look to be a newly promoted team. I haven't seen them. I don't think I saw them last season. Yeah, Tabora United. So very horrible team. They're not doing well. And head to head shows you everything you need to know. Young Africans always beat them every time they play. The reason this game will matter for these young African boys is because when you check their standings on the table, it's a game that they need to win. They need to add a few more points so they can go up on the table. I don't know why I think my connection is a little bit slow. So, but the point I'm trying to make is that young Africans typically finishes top on the table, but at the moment they are not top of their table. So it's for this reason that I'm very, very convinced that young Africans will win this match, and their odd to win is not much. It's just 1.10 because they'll win. So a straight win for young Africans at out of 1.10. The next game is Al Masri Al Ahly from the Egypt League. From the Egypt League. So Al Ahly wants to defend their title. And no wonder that last season they went unbeaten away from home for several months. I'm not sure. Did they even lose a game away from home? Just once. Yeah, I think just once. Okay. Just, I think twice. Twice. The whole season. Yeah. So the whole season they lost twice away from home only. And right now they are currently on a run of 14 away matches without losing. Isn't that interesting? And Al Masri hasn't been solid. Al Masri has only won once at home, lost three times, and drawn one. So Al Ali, I've seen them play. They're a fantastic team. Al Ali will put them to the slaughter. They'll get the win today. But I'm going with a draw no bet for Al Ali. So the odd for a draw no bet for Al Ali is 1.22. And finally, we have Chelsea and Noah from the Europe Conference League. So Chelsea team too seems to be doing very, very well. They haven't lost at home. They even beat Newcastle. Imagine they beat Brighton. They beat Gent, and then they drew Nottingham Forest. I think they had a red card in that game. And that was why. Then we are talking about a Noah team from Armenia that you can't really compare an Armenian team with a team from the English League, right? And Chelsea will beat them, but Chelsea won't just beat them. Chelsea will beat them in the first half. So I'm going with this is a different market. I'm going with Chelsea to win in the first half. So I'm saying that Chelsea will go with a one goal or a two goal or a three-goal lead in the first half at the end of the first half. So Chelsea to be in a winning position by the end of the first half. And the odd is 1.28. Yeah, I'm very pretty convinced that they won't have a problem winning these people even in the first half. And the odd is 1.28. And you have a total of 2.15 odds for your benefit. And I think this is how we have to roll. These people have they have really really they've gone crazy. They've gone crazy. So we have to take things simple. We have to take things simple. It's a crazy period, but it's everything will be fine. Okay, so these are the matches, and I want to wish you the very best and see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.